As you all know, 2026 is about to start, and 2025 is unfortunately going to come to an end. All I gotta say is, thank you for helping my channel grow. I don't know, okay? This is all I have to say. Although what I do have to say is, I know some of you in the comments are going to say, wait, didn't you post a video earlier about saying out of ideas? And yes, because I'm out of ideas. But this is my last idea before out of my ideas. It's pretty much the only thought I could come up with after that. And after I thought about that, I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I just do that instead? Also, shout out to the guy who gave me an idea. His channel will be in the link in the description. Check it out. Listen, I'm not the smartest animal of the bunch. But most of us are not really that smart. But anyways, I'm just gonna review on how 2025 was, mostly about how all the memes are. Gosh, I do not want to go into that. But also what happened to my channel at that time. So let's first get into the memes. On December 26th, Squid Game Season 2 released, and it was a massive hit. But it wasn't until January that where this meme became popular. Everyone started to use this for stuff like for some nostalgic stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not into this generation, I think. But yeah, it was actually a pretty nice meme. Also pretty funny too. So that's January. And now let's get into Feb. The new meme that came out in February 2025 was... yeah, that meme, the cave diving meme. And actually, I did one of and I actually joined in with this. Here, I'll show it to you. So that was a little embarrassing. But yeah. Well, time to get into March. March is where I start to lose my sanity because of this. And this. And more of that. How did I become to kind of funny memes to this? And this would be the start of a whole new lineup of brain rots that would ruin this future generation, turning them into brain rot zombies that would say, don't think that's over. Oh, look at that face. Oh. This is where I started to lose a little faith on the internet. But time to get into... Now, April had 2 memes that were very close to #1 for April. I'm talking about the Minecraft movie and Jack Black saying Chicken Jockey. And also this meme where it was a challenge between 100 men versus 1 gorilla. For me, I have to put the Minecraft Chicken Jockey here. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, it was actually kind of funnier and better. Now, May is kind of weird because the only meme that was kind of popular was this version of Mr. Beast. That was pretty much the only meme I could find for May, so let's just move on to June. This is where I actually start to lose faith in the internet and humanity itself because of this stupid and annoying meme. I swear, I can't, no matter what day, what situation, I can't escape it. The most annoying meme to ever happen on the history of the internet. My gosh. I can't. Even my brother got into it. It's always the number, this number, that number. And they even started to make new numbers. I can't with this. I just want to move on now. Let's just go to July. Now, July is kind of weird. One of them is literally just a song.
Nothing beats a Jet 2.
Another one is about this guy cheating. And this kid aura farming. Why is this necessary? this is not necessary at all, but respect. And this thing. Yeah, it's clear to say I don't even know which one is actually the best. But what I will say, which one's the most annoying one, is the Labubus. I don't know why they were popular in the first place, but let's move on to the month of August was kind of sad because, well, actually, it's pretty nice. The only meme that I really know that happened was when Taylor Swift got engaged. Now that we're done with that, let's move on to September is just people kind of making fun of Speed with these edits. And now, let's move on to October. Wait, did it come out that... October is sadly the one where our brains were starting to really get rotted and people were actually starting to lose brain cells. I mean, look at this. Yep, you just saw that. And that's all made by this one app. This one app is gonna ruin society as a whole. I don't know. I don't even know why would someone even make this in the first place. Just wait for about 3 years and watch how realistic this will be. All of us are gonna get scammed at one point now. But now that that's over with, let's move on to the last two, and let's move on to November now. Wait, didn't come out again? Now this one is where this kid said, "Please, Speed!" in an iShowSpeed live stream in Fortnite. And after a few years, it blew up for some reason. And they even talked in person, or at least in voice chat. And so far, he's doing great. So yeah. But now, last but not least, let's move on to Now for December, I don't really know what's popular this month. So for this one, I'm just gonna have to bring back... Yes, sadly, I'm afraid that I think this number is number 1 for December. I can't think of one. If you know, then put it down in the comments. But yeah, for what I know, this number meme is now number 1 for December. Yeah. Well, the 2025 memes were interesting, to say the least. Not all of them I don't like, and most of them, a lot of them don't like too, because a lot of people don't like them because, you know, this is not a meme. It's just brain rot. But yeah. And I feel like 2024 memes were way better. Well, I mean, half of them. But yeah. Well, now that we're done talking about that, let's talk about my channel and what happened in this year. So, let's get started. Now for my channel in 2025, I posted 77 shorts and 14 videos, including this one. So, yeah. You know, I've posted quite a bit. I've gotten about almost 50,000 views, I think, and 284 subscribers. So, this year wasn't really that bad for me. Now let's after talk about the memes that happened and my channel, let's talk about the future and let's see what it holds for us. Now this is the part that kind of concerns me, but I feel like that AI will take over in the future. I mean, of course it would. Have you seen how advanced it is? And there's no way for us to stop it. They're just gonna keep letting AI grow and grow, whether we like it or not, and that's bad. That's really bad. So, in conclusion, in the future, our generation is cooked. Now, I got that out of the way, let's talk about my channel. For me, I feel like I could actually get to 1,000 subscribers next year if I actually try. But, that's pretty much all that I have to say. 2025 has been a crazy year. Some events, big ones, and even annoying ones. But in conclusion, at the end of the day, it was a great year for most of us. And another year of God giving us life. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching and even watching my animation. See you in 2026 and have the good rest of your have a good Have a good rest of your year, and I hope your year has been great this year. See you next year probably, and have a good night, or depending on when this, have a good day or night. See you in the next one. Goodbye.